Marvel has released 4 different trailers for Avengers Doomsday, and I found there could be a connection between them, and it has to do with the children of their heroes. So what children am I referring to? Well, we get a new character that's Captain America and Peggy Carter's child, Gore's daughter Love, who was adopted by Thor in Thor Love and Thunder, and in the trailer with Thor, we get a shot of Love, and we get Thor praying that he, after the battle, will be brought back to her. Now, you might think that's where the video will end, because up until this point, they're the only 2 trailers that have really talked about the children of the Avengers. Well, we also know that Doctor Doom will be going after Franklin Richards based on the Fantastic Four First Steps post-credit scene. That means that Doctor Doom has already met one of the children, and that's going to be the whole reason why the Fantastic Four will be brought into this conflict. And then in the Wakandan trailer, we get to see Shuri talking about that she's lost everyone in her life. Now, we do know that she has lost her brother, her mother, and her father. We do know that she has a nephew called T'Challa Jr., her brother's child. Definitely think that's who she's referring to, because otherwise it will have to be someone about M'Baku, Okoye, or Nakia, because they're the only real close relationships that she has left with people. And the last kid is Scott Summers' child, and it will either be Nathan Summers / Cable or Rachel Summers. And then why do I think that they're going to appear? Well, even though I don't think Jean Grey will be appearing in the movie, I do think that they will be using one of the 2 children, because Scott Summers seems really scared, really mad in that scream that he does at the end of the trailer when he left out that beam. So I really think that he's lost someone. Now, I don't think they'll bring back the Jean Grey actress from the original X-Men movies, so I am pretty sure that he's lost one of his children, and I'm pretty sure it'll be Rachel Summers, since Nathan Summers already has an origin, and I don't think they would ever try reworking that origin for a different movie. So now that we got all that sorted out, let's work on the story. How will the children be incorporated into the movie? Well, I think the movie will start off like the Avengers Endgame movie did, with a nice opening, a bit more calmer than the rest of the movie will be, with Captain America going home to his child and basically just hanging up the Captain America mantle. And then we get like a nice moment between the father and their kid that's ruined by Doctor Doom, who shows up and takes away the kid from him. And hopefully there's a really cool cap fight that we can see him unsuited. So since I feel it would get repetitive seeing Doctor Doom go after each child individually, I think we'll just get exposition dumps that T'Challa Jr. and Franklin Richards get taken. But I do think we'll get Thor losing her daughter, since I'm pretty sure Thor will be a main character in this movie and be the central heart of the film, especially since he's one of the parents who lost their kid. And Thor, I think, will just not come back after Secret Wars. Honestly, he could just die in this movie, but that might not be the best way for him to go. Then we get Thor basically giving his prayer, because that's about when the movie where he will be meeting up with the Avengers. He won't start out with the Avengers, he'll basically meet up halfway. After the Wakandans, the Fantastic Four, and the Avengers and the new Avengers join, we'll then go to the universe where the X-Men are, and I think a really cool fight scene could be Doctor Doom controlling the Sentinel, taking away Scott Summers' child, and him basically giving it all in the fight, seeing a nice, really good comic accurate Cyclops fight. Now, why does Doctor Doom want these children? Why is he taking them? It could be just because he wants to do a Stranger Things and giving a super vague reason for why these children are special. Well, probably that will be, but I think the kids will be taken from different universes and using them to create a new singular universe in a sort of familiar way to how Molecule Man was used in the original Secret Wars comics. And then we'll meet up with older versions of them. Like, we could meet up with an older recast Black Panther, and we get a new character basically in a way. And then we'll get a grown-up Captain America, which will take over the Captain America mantles, and then we'll meet up with like older versions of each character. So that way we get a new brand of heroes coming forward, or maybe these kids could join up and create the Young Avengers. It could work either way. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, this is Movie Nerd signing off.